सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. Page 172, verse 123. मायांतु प्रकृतिं विद्यात् मायिनं तु महेश्वरम् अस्यावयवभूतैस्तु व्याप्तं सर्वमिदं जगत्. Vidyaranya has completed the views of other systems regarding creation and regarding Ishvara. Having completed that topic, now he is entering the Vedantin's view regarding creation and Ishvara. What is the view of a Vedantin, a Advaitin? How he explained this creation? That is our view. Vidyaranya's view means Vedantin's view or Advaitin's view. Since we are also Advaitins, Vedantins, so now our view is coming. What is our view? We don't know. We have to know. We are studying our Advaitins view. It is a very terse portion. You have to put up because very rarely this topic comes. In this shloka, Vidyaranya begins his the teaching of the creation topic. Before going to the word meaning, I would like to give some foundation of this entire topic. It goes to 27 verses. The 27 verses, if you want to understand, we must have some background. Maya, the definition of Maya first I will give. Then I will talk about how Maya is the cause of this creation. First, let us know the nature of Maya. Maya is known as Prakriti. In this shloka, he said, Shvetashvatara Upanishad shloka, he has taken Mayam tu Prakritim Vidyat. So the definition of Maya is coming. In Bhagavad Gita also we saw. But here more elaborately I would like to give some technical points. First name of the Maya is Prakriti. Kriti yogyatvat Prakriti iti uchyate. Kriti yogyatvat, that which is available for molding. Kriti yogya means that which can be pliable, moldable. That which is available for molding or pliable modification is called Prakriti. Prakriti. Prakarshena Kriti Yogyaha Prakriti. Or Prakarshena Kriti Yogyatvad Prakriti. So this is the derivative meaning of Prakriti, which is another synonym of Maya. Name of Maya. Another name of Maya. Second name. It has got lot of names. First name. Maya, first name is called Prakriti. Why it is called Prakriti? The derivation is given. Then, second definition of Maya is Avyaktam. Avyaktam. When Maya is in Karana Avastha, cumulative form. When it is in cumulative form, Avyaktavastha, unmanifest form, it is called as avyaktam. Maya alone is known as avyaktam or karanavastha. Karanavastha avyakta maya alone becomes prapancha as karyam. Karya prapancha. So, karya prapancha means the product, the universe is vyakta. Vyakta maya prapanchaha. Vyakta maya is called prapanchaha. Vyakta means what? Manifested. That which has got manifesting, that which has manifested, you can take. Vyaktam, visible, experienceable. Prapanchaha. Why prapancha is called prapancha? Prakarshena panchavidaha prapanchaha. Whole prapancha is nothing but akasha, vayu, agni, apaha, prithvi. 5 elements conglomeration is called prapanchaha. 5 elements. Akasha is one element. Vayu is one element. Vayu, akasha you can understand, no? Space, air, fire, water, earth. All these 5 elements assemblage is called prapanchaha. Pancha means 5. So prapanchaha, karya prapanchaha, vyakta prapanchaha. So Maya in its karana avastha is called avyaktam. In its karya avastha it is called prapanchaha. Karana karya madhye avastha bhedaha eva natu vastu bhedaha. Karana Maya, which is known as avyaktam, and same karana Maya, which is avyaktam, becomes vyakta prapanchaha, karya prapanchaha. Is there any difference? Water alone becomes vapor. Again vapor converted into water. Is there content difference? No. Only avastha, status difference. Avastha means what? Status. Karana avastha, karya avastha. Causal status, effect status. No difference. So therefore, vyakta prapancha is avyakta maya. You can say avyakta maya alone appearing as vyakta prapancha. Avyakta prapancha is maya. Vyakta maya is prapancha. Avyakta prapancha is maya. Vyakta maya is prapancha. Poduma. This is the second definition of Maya. What is the second definition of Maya? Avyaktam. This is what Sankhya talks about Pradhanam. That Avyaktam only Pradhanam for them. We call it as Maya. What he calls it as Pradhanam, we call it as Maya. So second definition. Name of Maya is Avyaktam. First one is what? Prakriti. Next one is what? Avyaktam. Avyaktam means what? Invisible world. In potential form is called Maya. Avyaktam. Now come to the third one. Most complicated. Third definition of Maya is avidya. Avidya. Why Maya is called as avidya as a third definition? Vidya virodhitvat avidya iti uchyate. Avidya, what is the opposite word? Vidya. Vidya ke opposite is what? Avidya. Vidya means what? Knowledge. Avidya means ignorance. Simple. Vidya virodhi. Virodhi opposite alla எழுதிட்டாளோ கிராமர் இல்ல சின்ன வயசுல வெதிரேக பதங்கள் ன்னு சொல்லுவான். வித்யா இன்டு போட்ட ஆப்போசிட். Avidya. Vidya happens to be knowledge. Avidya happens to be ignorance. Vidya virodhitvat maya avidya iti uchyate. I have never discussed these many points. The time has to come, then only we will talk. Okay. This is the third definition of Maya. This avidya word is used in three different senses. From three different angles, three different senses, we can present this language, avidya word. How? Number one, again avidya lo again subdivision. Adhyasaha. Avidya is known as adhyasaha. Superimposition. Avidya is known as adhyasaha. Maya is called as avidya. Avidya is from one sense and from one angle. If you look at avidya, it is called adhyasaha. Now, what do you mean by adhyasa? Adhyasa is in the 3 points I will give about adhyasa. In adhyasa, what are all factors are involved in adhyasa? It obtains in the mind. Adhyasa is obtained in the mind. Whose mind? Our own mind. Adhyasa is obtained, superimposition is obtained in our own mind. Adhyasa is a problem which is obtained in our mind. Ignorance is a problem or advantage? Superimposition is a problem or advantage? Problem. Where is this problem? A problem which is obtained in one's own mind is called adhyasaha. Problem in what are all areas? Problem means, what do you mean by problem? 3 points we have to see. Number 1, agrahana rupena adhyasaha. Agrahana rupena, not able to grasp. That is called a problem only, no? Not able to grasp. Agrahanam. Mandukya language. What is Mandukya? Upanishad. Long ago we saw Mandukya Upanishad, Agrahanam. Simple, not seeing the rope is called Agrahanam. I am not able to grasp the rope as rope. It's called Agrahanam. Isn't it? Therefore, it is called Agrahana Rupena Adhyasaha, number 1. Number 2, Samshaya, doubt. In the form of doubt, Adhyasa will be there in the mind. In the form of Agrahanam, not grasping exactly. In the form of doubt, samshaya, I am very happy when I have samshaya. Do you say that? Is it not a problem? Where is that samshaya? Mind, in our own mind. Therefore, avidya is called adhyasa. Adhyasa has got 3 factors. 1 is agrahanam, number 2 is samshaya. Number 3 is viparyayaha. Viparyaya rupena. Viparyaya rupena. Viparyaya means taking one object as something else. Viparyaya. Viparita buddhi and சொல்லுவான் இல்லையோ, விநாசகாலே விபரீத புத்தி சொல்றோம் இல்லையோ, அது மாதிரி அந்த விபரீதம் தான். ஒன்னா பார்க்கறது விபரீதம். அது என்ன பெரிய விஷயம் இதுல நமக்கு தெரியாதா? விபரீதமா பார்க்கறது விபர்யயா. Not grasping the rope as rope is called agrahanam. What is there? Samshayam. என்ன இருக்கு அங்க புரியல, samshayam. Then taking the rope as snake is viparyayam. All are happening where? Because of adhyasa. Adhyasa is called avidya. Avidya is called maya. These 3 put together, karya vidya. These 3 put together, karya vidya. It is a technical name. Or it can be called as thula vidya. It is called thula vidya. Now, This is the first meaning of avidya. First meaning of Maya, Prakriti, synonym, names. Meaning means synonym of Maya is Prakriti. Second synonym of Maya is Avyaktam. Third synonym of Maya is Avidya. Again in Avidya, Adhyasa is another bifurcation. Adhyasa is of three types. Agrahanam, Rupena, Samshaya Rupena, Viparyaya Rupena, Avidya Vartate, Adhyasaha Vartate. That Adhyasa alone is called Avidya. That Avidya alone is called Maya. I hope I am not confusing you. I'll try my best. Next point. Now comes to the third subdivision of Avidya. Avidya alone is Adhyasa. Now, second meaning of avidya is karana shariram. Second meaning of avidya is karana shariram. What do you mean by karana shariram? Avidya is the cause of mind. Avidya is the cause of mind. Avidya is equal to karana shariram. Karana shariram is the cause, father of one's own mind. Sukshma Sariram. Sukshma Sariram. So, cause of the mind is, in this sense, avidya is equated to the Karana Sariram. Equated with Karana Sariram. Avidya is equal to Karana Sariram. Karanam of what? Cause of what? Cause of mind. Care of Tattva Bodha. இந்த காரண சரீரம் கிம் ஒரு டெஃபினேஷனே கொடுத்துருக்கான் தத்துவபோதனா. அனிர்வாச்சிய அநாதி அவித்யா ரூப சரீரம் சரீரத்வயஸ்ய காரணமாத்திரம் சத்ஸ்வரூபம் அஜ்ஞானம் நிர்விகல்பக ரூபம் எது தது காரண சரீரம். தத்துவபோதம். அதுக்கு தான் அப்பப்போ தத்துவபோதம் ரிவைஸ் பண்ணணும். டோன்ட் ஆஸ்க் மீ வாட் இஸ் தத்துவபோதா. Like that person went to the doctor to check up his eyes. Doctor asked him to read the letters on the board. This person asked, where is the board? Where is the board to read the letters? And the madri, if you ask what is Tattva Bodha, you have to check up what? Your notes. Okay. Karana Sariram, which is the cause of mind, that is called Sushma Sariram. Sariradvayam, Stula Sushma Sariram. Both the cause is Karana Sariram. That Karana Sariram can be called as Avidya. Many people study Shastra 15 years, 20 years, they won't understand what is Maya. That is the greatness of Maya. Many people cannot understand Maya. So be attentive now. If you won't understand Maya, you cannot understand whole creation. Okay. Now, avidya can refer to Karana Sariram or Karana Prapancha. Avidya can be referred to Karana Prapancham at total level, Karana Sariram at individual level. Therefore, now Maya is called as Prakriti, Maya is called as Avyaktam, Maya is called as Avidya, Maya is called as Karana Shariram also. So based on this, we define Ishvara now. Based on this much background is required to go to Ishvara. Then only you can understand who is Ishvara. We have spent a lot of coconuts upon him. Who is that Ishvara? So to introduce Ishvara, first we have to introduce Maya. That is why I have given a lot of background about Maya. Now, Maya dance is over, not fully over. Highly technical terms are over. Now I am going to present how Maya is the cause of this universe. Brahman alone is cause. Tasmadva etasmad atmanaha akasha sambhutaha akashadvayuhu. Like that only you have to say Brahman is the cause. How can you say Maya also is the cause of this creation? Jagat Karanam Maya. Can we say that? No. Yes, we can say Maya also is the cause of the universe. Maya is also can be called as the cause of this universe. Clear? Now we enter into different part of this discussion. Maya definition is over. So Ishvara, we are going to introduce Maya Pratibimbita Chaitanyam Ishvaraha. In the Maya Pratibimbita Chaitanyam, the reflected consciousness in Maya, Mayayam Pratibimbitaha Chaitanyam eva Ishvaraha iti uchyate. The reflected consciousness in that Maya, whatever the Abhasa Chaitanyam formed in this Maya, which Maya is known as Prakriti, Avyaktam, Avidya, Karana, Sariram. In this Maya, the reflection is formed. That reflection, Abhasa Chaitanyam, Pratibimbita Chaitanyam, Mayayam Pratibimbita Chaitanyam, Ishvaraha iti uchyate. Now tell me, can I talk about Ishvara without Maya? Maya Devi, without her, I cannot introduce Ishvara at all. That is why I have given about Maya explanation. Now we are coming to Ishvara, how Maya is the cause. Next point we have to see, Maya is superimposed upon Brahman. This Maya, which Maya is called as Prakriti, Avyakta, Karana, Sariram, Avidya, this Maya is superimposed upon Brahman. What do you mean by superimposed upon Brahman? ஒண்ணுமே புரியலையே என்ன? அதுக்கு விளக்கம் வேணும். We have to see it in threadbare analysis. We have to do threadbare analysis of this Maya and Ishvara, this Brahman, this Chaitanya, என்னென்னமோ பேசிட்டு இருக்கோமே, all these terms. What are these words? What they want to communicate? Simple. Now, Maya, the very content of Maya, the very substance of Maya, the very easiness of Maya is called Brahman. இப்போ வரைக்கும் சொன்னதெல்லாம் one part about Maya definition. Now, what is the role of this Maya in creating this universe? God created the world, just we say one statement. God exists. God became the world. God created the world. God became the world. You have nodded your head. 4 points. God existed. Abba. Very nice. God created the world. Now tell me, how God created the world? We should know. Shastra says God created the world means here the very content of Maya, the very substance of Maya, the very easiness of Maya is Brahman. This Maya is not separate from Brahman. Ishvara innum varuvar appuram. This Maya is not separate from Brahman. It doesn't have separate existence of its own. There is no substantiality for Maya. Itself, it cannot exist. It is based on Brahman always. So, Maya is Karanam. Maya is Karanam. Brahman is also Karanam. Rundu Karanam solla porom. Eppadi enna? Whenever we say Maya is the cause of this universe, whenever we say it is being non-separate from Brahman, it is being non-separate from Brahman, we can call Maya also can be cause of this universe. Wherever Brahman is there, Maya is there. Since Brahman is the cause of the universe, Maya also cause of the universe. Clear? So, Brahman backed by Maya is the cause of this universe. Brahman backed by Maya is the cause of this universe. Or you can present in another language, Brahman associated with Maya is the cause of this creation. Maya backed by Brahman is the cause of the universe, you can say. Maya backed by Brahman is the cause of the universe. Or Brahman associated with Maya is the cause of the universe, also you can say. So both are required for creation and artham. Both are required for creation. Okay. So how they are doing their job? வீட்டில் பண்ண மாதிரி அம்மா அப்பா பண்ணுறது இல்லையோ என்ன, they are playing their own role. Like that, Maya provides Nama Rupa for this creation. Maya provides Nama Rupa for this creation. Brahman provides existence to the creation. Very important point. Maya is also playing a role. Karanam, status is there for Maya. It provides Nama Rupa, name and form. Brahman also providing existence to this creation. Nama Rupa provided by Maya, existence is provided by Brahman. So existence plus Nama Rupa is called world. Existence belongs to Brahman, therefore Brahman is the cause of the material cause of the universe. Maya is providing name and form, therefore Maya is also material cause of the universe. Upadana Karanam. Maya is also Upadana Karanam. Upadana is material. The clay is the material for this pot. Yes? So clay can be called as what cause? Material cause. Upadana Karanam. Why it is called Upadana Karanam? Upadiyate iti Upadanam. So you have to bring Upadiyate iti Upadanam. So Maya is the material cause of the creation by providing what? By providing Nama Rupa. What I am asking? Ninga thungrallo, kekkrallo enna enakku sandeham varum appo. In the 11th class is more dangerous class. தூக்கம் வரதுக்கு நிறைய சான்சஸ் உண்டு. அதுக்கு தான் ஐ எம் ஆஸ்கிங். ஐ நோ யூ ஆர் ஆல் அலர்ட். என்னுடைய சாட்டிஸ்ஃபேக்ஷனுக்காக. ஸோ காரணம் ஸ்டேட்டஸ் இஸ் மெட்டீரியல் காஸ். Maya is the material cause of this universe in providing the Nama Rupa to the creation. Brahman is also the Upadana Karanam by providing existence to this creation. Now you see this flower, lotus. It has got a form. It has got a color. Nama or Rupa. Name is there, form is there. This name form belongs to Maya. Lotus flower is. That isness belongs to whom? Brahman. Avladha Vedantam purinju pochu. Simple. Have you got the point? This is that knowledge. Easiness and knowledge belongs to Brahman. This is lotus flower. You got the knowledge? It is that easiness and knowledge belongs to provided by whom? Brahman. The name and form provided by Maya. Now tell me, both are playing important role or not? Important role. Even though they are providing Nama Rupa and existence, but they have some difference. Otherwise Maya will be Brahman, no? There are differences, you know those differences. When that point comes, I will explain. Now you understand this, okay? Now, both are material cause. What is the difference? Maya is Parinami Upadana Karanam. Maya is a cause by undergoing a modification, change, parinami means what? Changing material cause. Maya is a changing material cause. Brahman is non-changing, vivarta upadana karanam. Vivarta upadana karanam. Unchanging, non-changing material cause is Brahman. Changing material cause is Maya. This is the difference. Changing material cause is Maya is called Parinami Upadana Karanam. Parinama means modification, changing. Savikarataya. Brahman is Nirvikarataya. Without undergoing any modification, Brahman also is the cause, just lending existence. That is why Brahman is called Vivarta Upadana Karanam. Vivarta Upadana Karanam. Now you can understand what is the difference between Maya and Brahman. Both are playing the role. Both are cause, both are material cause, both are Upadana Karanam, but one is Parinami Upadana Karanam, another is Vivarta Upadana Karanam. Appa, ஓரளவுக்கு வந்துட்டோம். இன்னும் இருக்க half distance we have come. Next point, then who is Ishvara? Question. Having come up to here, now we have to know who is Ishvara. Maya புரிஞ்சு போச்சு நமக்கு இல்லையோ? Who is Ishvara? In Jiva topic we saw RC, OC, RM. RC reflected consciousness, OC original consciousness, RM reflected medium. You know that. Similarly, Jiva Vishayam we saw that RC, OC, RM. Similarly, Ishvara topic also you have to introduce again 3. In Jiva, RC, RM, OC we saw at micro level. Ishvara is at total level, macro level, samashti level also. Again, RM, RC, OC. The RM is called Maya. RC is reflected Chaitanyam in that Maya. And OC. OC is reflecting in the Maya medium. When you see your face in the mirror, what is formed? What do you see in the mirror? When you stand in front of mirror, what do you see? Your reflection. So, OC is all pervading. Original consciousness is all pervading. Brahma Chaitanyam is all pervading. What is OC? OC, Brahma Chaitanyam. Brahman, the consciousness principle is called OC, original consciousness. Where is that original consciousness? All pervading. Since it is all pervading, in the Maya medium, it reflects. This OC reflects. OC reflection is called RC, reflected consciousness. In which medium? Total level, Maya medium. So, Maya is called RM, Samashti, Maya. Maya is called Samashti. That reflected consciousness is called Abhasa Chaitanyam or Pratibimba Chaitanyam. Pratibimba means reflection. Chaitanya means Chaitanyam. Pratibimba Chaitanyam. Of whom? Bimba Chaitanyam, OC. Your reflection can be formed without you. Can your reflection in the mirror is possible without you? You have to be there to form your reflection, and your reflection just like it can form without mirror. I see Swami everywhere, my reflection. You cannot see your reflection everywhere. You can see your reflection only in the mirror-like surface. Similarly, Pratibimba Chaitanyam can be formed only when there is Bimba Chaitanyam, OC, and Maya medium. Now, in the Bimba Chaitanyam OC, when it reflects in that Maya medium, RM, Pratibimba Chaitanyam, that Pratibimba Chaitanyam is called Ishvara. Maya Pratibimbita Chaitanyam is called Ishvara. Avidya Pratibimbita Chaitanyam Jivaha. Okay. Maya Pratibimbita Chaitanyam. Samashti nartham. Samashti Maya Pratibimbita Chaitanyam is called Ishvaraha. Ade Maya, Avidya, a particular individual, it is called Avidya. In this Avidya, that OC reflects, it is known as Jivaha, individual self. Then what is the difference? Our reflection, nanu reflection, avarku enakku enna difference na irukappa difference sir. Avar vandu master swami mai, avar nama dasaha. He is the master of Maya. I am the servant of Maya. Individual jivas are the dasas, servants of Maya. Whereas Samashti Pratibimbita Chaitanya Ishvara is the controller of Maya. That is the difference between Ishvara and Jiva. Your Dasa, your Asami, our Swami. That is why he is called Mayinam tu Vidhi. Mayam tah prakritim vidhyat Mayinam tu Maheshwaram. அந்த மாயினந்து மகேஸ்வரத்துக்காக இவ்வளவு ஒம்பாடு கஷ்டப்படுறேன். Why I am talking this much time? Mayinam tu Maheshwaram. Maheshwara is called Ishvara, the Paramatma, who is called Mayi. That means who is the controller of Maya. Therefore, all this happening in Samashti. Where are the Jivas? Now see the second line. Asya avayava bhutaihi tu vyaptam sarvamidam jagat. Every jiva. So Swami, Asami, purinju pochilliyo. Who is Ishvara? Now, where are we? Let me see. Okay, check. I have given Maya definition. Prakriti, Avyaktam, Avidya, Karana Shariram. After that, how Maya is the cause. Maya is the Parinami Upadana Karanam. It provides Nama Rupa. So Maya is the cause. Brahman is the Vivarta Upadana Karanam. That Brahman, when he reflects in that Maya medium, is called Ishvaraha. Maya Pratibimbita Chaitanyam Ishvaraha. That Ishvara is the master, is the Swami. These jivas, where are these jivas? So, Maya is all pervading, because Brahman is all pervading, no? Brahman is all pervading. Maya is non-separate from Brahman. So, Maya medium is everywhere. In Maya medium, the Brahman reflection taken place, that is Samashti Maya Pratibimbita Chaitanya Ishvaraha. In that Ishvara, all jivas are there. All jivas means who? We the jivas are in Ishvara only. உங்களுக்கு புரியலன்னு எனக்கு தெரியும். எக்ஸாம்பிள் சொல்றேன். Ocean is there. Vast ocean. In every ocean, இந்த கிணறுக்காக அந்த அந்த சிமெண்ட் ரோல் போடுவாங்க இல்லையா, புரியுமா? அந்த சிமெண்ட் சர்க்கிள்ஸ் தே புட் இந்த கிணறு, தெரியுமா இல்லையோ? அதே மாதிரி ஓஷன்ல போடுங்க, அங்க சப்போஸ் யூ புட் இன் த ஓஷன் மெனி சர்க்கிள்ஸ், சிமெண்ட், அந்த வாட் யூ கேன் கால் உரை, அந்த சிமெண்ட் உரை எல்லாம் ஓஷன்ல போட்டா அந்த உரைக்குள்ள தண்ணி இருக்குமா இருக்காதா? இருக்குமா? இருக்கும். இந்த உரையெல்லாம் எங்க இருக்க? ஓஷன்ல இருக்க. இந்த உரைக்குள்ள தண்ணி எப்படி வந்தது? ஓஷன்ல இருந்ததுனால வந்தது. ஸோ இந்த உரையில தேர் ஆல் அவயவம்ஸ் ஆஃப் ஓஷன். இது என்னுடைய எக்ஸாம்பிள், உங்களுக்கு புரிய வைக்கிறதுக்காக காலையில் யோசிச்சேன் எப்படி சொல்லணும் இவங்களுக்கு எல்லாம், ஹவு டு மேக் த ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் டு அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட். என்னமோ இந்த தாட் வந்தது எனக்கு பிடிச்சிருக்கு. உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருக்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன், பிடிச்சிருக்கு இல்லை புரியறதுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். Like that, if you put Varai in the ocean, in every Varai water will be there. They are all in the ocean only. Ocean is called Paramatma, and the Varaikulla irukira Jivatma. Whole thing is what? Water. Brahman. Water is called Brahman. Ocean is called Paramatma, and the Varaikulla irukira Tanni is called Jivatma. And the Varai under the ocean border is a medium, and the Varai under the medium content is what? Ocean la content water da, and the Varai kulla irukra content water da. நம்ம எல்லாம் என்ன இப்படி அந்த Varai மாதிரி இந்த ஆத்ம சைத்தன்யம்ல எல்லா ஜீவாஸ் அப்படி வர Varai மாதிரி. அது நான் மூவிங், we are moving. That is our difference. Are you happy with this example? நமக்கு புரிஞ்சா சரி. எல்லா டீச்சரும் ஒரே எக்ஸாம்பிள் சொல்லணும்னு தேவையில்லை. ஓகே, ஏதோ ஒரு எக்ஸாம்பிள் வச்சு அது மாதிரி இது புரிஞ்சுக்கோன்னா அப்படின்னு சொல்லி நான் வரேன் போய் உட்கார்ந்து தியானம் பண்ணக்கூடாது. சுவாமி சொன்னாங்க, நான் வரேன். அதெல்லாம் நாம ரூபம் மாயா. What is content? Easiness, consciousness. Okay, that is asya avayava bhutaistu maya pratibimba chaitanyam maya swami maheshwaraha. Maya swami maheshwaraha. Idam sarvam vyaptam. Idam sarvam, the entire universe is pervaded by Ishvara. The entire universe is pervaded by Ishvara. That is why Jiva Bhutam Mahabaho Yayedam Dharyate Jagat. எங்கேயோ கேட்டு மாதிரி இருக்கு. என்ன? பகவத்கீதா. ஓகே. Yayedam Dharyate. All jivas avayava iva avayavaha. Amsha. Mama Ishvarasya Amsha iva Amshaha. Not really Amshas, as though Amsha. So Maya Pratibimbita Chaitanyam pervading the whole creation. Maya Pratibimbita Chaitanyam pervading in the whole creation. That Pratibimba, Maya Pratibimbita Chaitanyam, when it is reflecting in this Varai, Jiva Pratibimbita Chaitanyam, Veshti Pratibimbita Chaitanyam. Therefore, Ishvara alone obtains in all individuals as Jiva. Ocean alone is there in all Varai. Uraya, Varaya. Urai or Varai? Urai. Okay, circle. Okay, similarly, all Jivas are in Ishvara. Okay, therefore Jiva Bhutam Mahabaho na, in the Jivas are all like Amshas. Avayava means Amshaha. Avayava iva Avayavaha. Samashti Karana Prapancha. All Veshti Karana Srirams put together, Samashti Karana Prapanchaha. Avayavas of total reflections. Total reflection is what? Samashti Pratibimba Chaitanyam. And all our Veshti Pratibimba Chaitanyams put together, Samashti Pratibimba Chaitanyam. Avayavas. Therefore, Asya Avayava Bhutaihi Jivaihi. Asya Avayava Bhutaihi Jivaihi means this whole universe is with full of Jivas. This whole universe is with full of Jivas, which are the parts of total reflection. Who is this total reflection? Ishvara. We are all parts of Ishvara. Ishvara is total reflection. We are individual reflections. Individual reflections. Okay. So, Samashti Pratibimbasya Avayava Bhutaihi వ్యష్టి ప్రతిబింబ చైతన్యం. వ్యష్టి ప్రతిబింబై జీవై అన్నారు. సంస్కృతంలో சொன்ன సమష్టి ప్రతిబింబస్య భూతై అవయవభూతై. we are all avayavabhutas. who are avayavabhutas? వ్యష్టి ప్రతిబింబ చైతన్య జీవై. సమష్టి ప్రతిబింబస్య అవయవభూతై వ్యష్టి జీవై. వ్యష్టి అవయవ జీవై. we can take సమష్టి ప్రతిబింబస్య భూతై వ్యష్టి అవయవ జీవై అని అర్థం. జీవై ఇదం సర్వం వ్యాప్తం. వాట్ ఈస్ దిస్ యూనివర్స్ హోల్? ఆల్ జీవాస్ ఆర్ దేర్. వేర్ ఆర్ దే? దే ఆర్ ఆల్ ఇన్ ఈశ్వర. దట్ ఈస్ వై వి సే we have come from where? ఈశ్వర. we have come from ఈశ్వర. The meaning vyaptam means pervaded. The world is full of individual reflections, which are the parts of total reflection. Total reflections sollakudadu. Total reflection lo individual reflections. Appa, how many Ishwaras are there? Ore Ishwara. Ore Ishwaranlo so many reflections, jiva reflections. That's why நமக்குள்ள ஈஸ்வரன் இருக்காரா இல்லையா? இப்போ இருக்கார். அப்பா, இந்த ஸ்லோகா முடியறதுக்குள்ள லுக் எட் த ஸ்லோகா. மாயாம் து பிரகிருதிம் வித்யாத் மாயினம் து மகேஸ்வரம் அஸ்யாவயவபூதைஸ்து வியாப்தம் சர்வமிதம் ஜகத். சமஷ்டி வெஷ்டி. I hope I have communicated something. It is your prarabdha, good prarabdha or bad prarabdha, I do not know. Go to next shloka. Iti shrutyānusārena nyāyo nirnaya īśvare tathā satyamirodha syāt स्थावरान्तेशवादिनां इति श्रुत्य अनुसारेण. Now he is asking that Purvapakshis, all systems of philosophers, you people are using tarka. By tarka you can never understand who is Ishvara. Shruti is anusarena. You have to go to Shruti only, because Ishvara is apaurusheya vishayaha. It is not a paurusheya vishaya. It is not available for human intellect. Therefore, don't try to find out Ishvara, who is Ishvara, by taking tarka support. Tarka support, if you take, you try to establish Ishvara, I never accept. Vidyaranya says. If you take Shruti support and talk about Ishvara, I will accept. That is called Nischayaka Yukti. There are two types of logic. Sambhavaka Yukti and Nischayaka Yukti. Sambhavaka Yukti means supporting logic. Nischayaka Yukti means proving logic. To prove Ishvara is there, this is Ishvara. To prove this, if you use Yukti, I don't accept. That is called Nischayaka Yukti. I don't accept. You are trying to prove Ishvara through Tarka. That is called Nischayaka Yukti. Proving logic. Proving logic you use to prove Ishvara, I don't accept. Because you cannot prove Ishvara through your logic. Therefore, you have to take Sambhavaka Yukti, supporting logic. That logic which is backed by Shruti. Shruti is in front. Then use Tarka and I will accept. Sambhavaka Yukti Dwara, if you establish Ishvara, I will accept. I have no problem. That is what he says. Shruti anusarena nyayaha nirnayaha ishvare. Ishvara nirnaya vishaye. Ishvara nirnaya vishaye, when you want to prove Ishvara, he is the Ishvara. This is what Ishvara's nature. If you want to prove, nirnaya means a final conclusion. Vishaye nyayaha, it is proper. What is proper? Shruti anusarena. Shruti anusarena yuktihi nyayaha. It is proper if you use the yukti Shruti anusarena. According to Shastra. You have to go through Shastra, then use yukti. Kevala yukti don't take. Tatha, then, tatha sati. Tatha sati means if it is so, if you say yukti backed by Shruti, then no virodha, avirodha. You have to split properly. Tatha sati avirodha. Satya virodha nu padikkodadu. Tatha sati, if you accept this sambhavaka yukti, Shruti anusarena, supporting logic you take, tatha sati avirodha, no contradiction. Avirodha syat, there is no contradiction. Where sthavarante ishavadinam, the people who argue this plant is God, Tulasi is God, Arasamaram is God, Ashwatha Vriksham is God. I accept with that. You have to come to that conclusion by the Shruti support and Yukti, Sambhavaka Yukti. I also agree. That is why we are doing Namaskara to all. We accommodate what? Mouse also. Mushkaya Namaha. Serpent, we worship. Gaja, we worship. Cow, we worship. கவ்வென்ன கல்லே சர்ப்ப வர்ஷிப் பண்றோம் நம்ம. ஆர்டினரி கல். எனக்கு என்ன ப்ராப்ளம்? நீ என்ன வர்ஷிப் பண்ணிக்கோ. That is why in Hinduism our people go to Velangani also, Darga also, எல்லாத்துக்கும் போவான். அவன் வரமாட்டான். பார்த்தேளோ. Yesterday news, have you seen? Secular and people are fighting here. You go on Abu Dhabi and talk about secularism. Are they talking in any country, Arabian country, about secularism? You cannot find any person coming to Hindu temples. But Hindus are going all, everywhere. Yena. Expand mind. Large heartedness, generosity. எப்படி அப்பா வந்ததுன்னா நமக்கு எல்லாமே பகவான் தான். பீப்புளுக்கு புரிய மாட்டேங்கிறது. பட் அவன் என்ன பண்றான்னா, when you give place, he want to push you. எங்கே கன்னியாகுமரியில போய் நீங்க போய் விடுங்கோ. When you are accommodating all of them, they are trying to snub you. How is it? எப்படி இருக்கு நியாயம் பாருங்க. ஸ்தாவராந்தேஷு, ஸ்தாவரம் என்ன, கிராஸு எல்லாமே போட்டுக்கிறோம். கிராஸோ ஸ்கொயரோ பிளஸோ இன்டுவோ என்னெல்லாம் போட்டுக்கோ. We don't bother all this. ஈஷவாதினாம், that is ஈஷா. அந்த ஈஷா. We don't avirodha syat, we don't object. Okay, next shloka. Maya cheyam tamo rupam तापनीये तदीरणात् अनुभूतिं तत्र मानं प्रतिजज्ञे श्रुति स्वयं. See, Tarkika field is different. Okay, Ishvara field is different. You should not use your eyes to hear sound. You should not use your eyes to see, to hear the sound. Eyes are unfit to find out, to recognize the sound. Like that, Tarka is unfit with regard to Ishvara's proof. That's why Einstein also said, time and space are creation You cannot talk about creation beyond time and space. The time and space விட்டுட்டு கிரியேஷன் பற்றி பேச முடியாது. கிரியேஷன் பற்றி பேசணும்னா டைம் அண்ட் ஸ்பேஸ் ஆர் இன்க்ளூடட். டைம் அண்ட் ஸ்பேஸ் பற்றி பேசணும்னா இந்த கிரியேஷன்ல இருக்க ரெண்டுமே. லாஸ்ட் கிளாஸ் சொன்னா, இப்போ ஐ புல் த கார்பெட், யூ ஆல் மூவ். வை? If I pull the carpet, you all move. Why? You are all on the carpet. Similarly, creation carpet. Who are all there? Time and space are there. You cannot talk about time and space separately. No? Time and space are integral part of creation. Time vandale creation. Creation vandale time. Creation annale time and space. Time and space are not different. Who is different? Brahman the different from time and space. Therefore, time and space you cannot talk separately. This is very much evident from Tapaniya Upanishad. Nrisimha Tapaniya Upanishad, Uttara Tapani Upanishad. Purva Tapani also is there. Two portions are there. Given in the footnote, Nrisimha Uttara Tapaniya Upanishad, 9th section. It is taken. This Upanishad, Uttara Tapani Upanishad, has got Shankaracharya's Bhashyam. Purva Tapani Upanishad, there is no commentary. Acharya Vidyaranya has taken the quotation from that Upanishad. So 125 to 151, he is going to talk about Maya very elaborately. No Upanishad has given this much elaborately Maya. In 10 principal Upanishads, nowhere Maya discussion is elaborately given except in Nrisimha Uttara Tapaniya Upanishad. Only Maya topic is available. Adi engyo kandi pudichittar ivar, he brought here. So now you are going to study what? Uttara Tapaniya Upanishad. Ama. அந்த 10 பிரின்சிபல் உபனிஷத்துல இந்த உபனிஷத்து கிடையாது. எந்த உபனிஷத்துல இந்த பத்தி மாயா பத்தி இவ்வளவு சொல்லலை விவரமா விளக்கமா. So he is going to talk, that we will see in the next class. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.